Hi everyone, my name is piterpakulski. Today we will continue building financial model of a vending machines business idea from scratch. Today we'll be modeling fixed service expenses. I hope you will enjoy this video. By the way, one thing, I see that guys, those of you who watch my videos, you watch from the very beginning till the end, most of tutorials. And guys, just give a like, subscribe, because we will be able to show this information to more people who have business idea, who want to show their models to investors, banks, and so on, so that more people could create these models themselves. So please. So let's start. So we have here we have different portraits of vending machines. Some of them, so they differ by the check, by the place, by for example direct expenses, for example by amount of customers per month, and so on. So now we have to assign service expenses, dollar per month. So this will be some kind of fixed expenses. Let it be, for example, $30 for this, plus 10, for example. So these will be the inputs, so we mark it with specific color which goes with all our inputs. I'm just copy and paste it as numbers. So what's next? Then we are adding coefficients, the system of coefficients for service expenses. And so this will be fixed service expenses final value, final dollar per month, and how this will work. In just a moment. So we will use this coefficient for on off, then we will use primary value, then we will use this coefficient, and then we will use the coefficient which will go with all our fixed service expenses, this one. So I will put it here, fixed service expenses, so if we want to adjust this, for example, to create scenario and decrease this expense by 50%, we will use this coefficient. If we switch off, for example, vending machine type 2 from our calculations, we can simply do it like this. if we want to increase or decrease all expenses on 30%, for example, we can use the general coefficient, not this. So these coefficients we can use specifically for this or that vending machine type. And now so all this stuff will be needed when we will build the cash flow statement, when we will see the simple discounted payback period. We will be able easily play with all these inputs and create numerous amounts of scenarios to see how stable business in that case and this case. So it is very valuable to get acquainted with your business idea. So what we are doing next, we are going to the core. So here we set up different types of vending machines. So we have 200 vending machines. So for each of 200 vending machines, we specify what type is it. We can place a setup on and off when we start operating activity for this vending machine, and then depending on what vending machine it is, we will have to place the service expenses. So we're going here, placing here equals, then place here this the name of the column. Then what's next? We will use VLOOKUP function. We will search for this value. We will search for this value in this table. So we are freezing the table. What's next? We will now have to count what number of columns we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we need 16th column. We will need exact match, and we are closing this function. If error, we will place here 0, and we are closing brackets. So here we can see the service expenses linked to this specific portrait of a vending machine. And now it's time to place all these expenses inside the timeline, because different vending machines start working in different months and years of operating activity. So here they start. So 1 means that they start working. Then 1 here means that they have an operating activity at this moment. 0 means that they don't have operating activity at the moment. So we will need this table and that column of expenses to create the table for service expenses, service fixed expenses. So what I'm doing now, I'm going at the bottom of our model, then I'm copying this table, the last table, So I will name it fixed service expenses final dollar per month. So what I'm doing here, I'm pressing equals, then I'm going to the table where we had 0 or 1 of operating activity. I guess here it is, yeah. 0 no operating activity, 1 operating activity started. Then this is the first parameter that I take, then multiply, then I go to the core, then I go to the core, here it is. I'm moving to the right, and take these expense. Freezing column, then I press enter, and now we are extrapolating this formula to the bottom and to the right.
So here they are. So what we get here, so depending on the portrait of vending machines and depending on the time when we start operating activity, we linked these expenses to the operating activity. And now later we will create a total of these columns, and we will calculate the total amount of fixed service expenses for all the vending machines that we have in operating activity in this or that month. So if you find this video valuable, you may give us a like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Also, you can order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. Guys, we can help you with that. So see you next videos. Thank you and bye.